Hello there, my name is Catherine. Welcome to my channel. I am a cannabis connoisseur. If you're interested in getting a t-shirt or a sweatshirt that says, I'm so a cannabis connoisseur, go to the Facebook page for I'm So Reading. My wonderful nephew William can help you out in getting your sweatshirt or t-shirt with I'm So a Cannabis Connoisseur. On this channel, we are going to talk about everything cannabis, whether it be what's in the news regarding cannabis, different ways to consume cannabis, reviews on what I might have picked up from the store that day. And I just want to let you guys know, hey, I picked up something awesome, where I got it from, and a little bit of pricing. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're going to be doing on this channel. And I'm hoping that you come along with me on this journey. Hopefully we're going to learn a lot. Hopefully I'm going to change a lot of people's perception about cannabis. And that's like the main goal, is changing people's perception of cannabis. Cannabis is medicine. There are way too many people out there that are just taking too many pain pills. They're not good for your body. There is an alternative. Yeah, the God plant, cannabis. It works. You've been seeing CBD everywhere, and also you've probably been seeing hemp lotion here and there. And I like the chapstick that has the hemp in there. It's just everyone is learning now, and they're finding out that cannabis is indeed a wonderful medicine. And lots of states are benefiting from making it at least medically available, and some are even doing recreational. And those states are doing very good because of the sales from cannabis. I don't know what we're waiting for in decriminalizing it, but hopefully that'll happen soon. Biden and Kamala, come on, let's get it going, okay? I want to talk to you guys first about my one of my cannabis products. This is like my go-to. This is every day. You've probably heard me mention it. If you're one of my Facebook friends and family, you've heard me talk about RSO oil. I prefer to have indica. I have a hard time sleeping at night, and this is taking the place of my Vicodin and my Mosa relaxer. So I mostly take this product in the evening time, because mainly the only thing I have right now is the relax, and I'm hoping that's going to come up clear. But it is the relax, so it's going to be your indica. Indica is going to put you in the couch. One way of remembering that. I prefer to do a lot of sativa because I have a problem with my energy level. So sativas for me are the go-to. When you purchase RSO oil, first of all, and excuse me, I just noticed that I wrecked a fingernail, so now it's going to bug me through the whole entire video. As you can see, I've been using this. This is every day for me. Very dark. Okay, this comes in 1 milligrams. I haven't seen the 500 milligram in a long time. It's basically, you're going to get your 1 grams. And you only need about the size of a grain of rice. I usually put mine on a cracker and I eat it. You can also add it to your food and consume it that way. So you don't have to worry about your house smelling like cannabis. You can just put this on a cracker and eat it, or put it on your food and eat it. Works wonderful. Takes about 45 minutes to an hour to kick in. Some people tend to forget that they took the RSO and they end up doing other things, and don't make a mistake and go out and about, and then it kicks in. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot I did take that. But yes, RSO, go to, love it, need it, helps from my stomach. My next product that I tried, and I tried this last week, and I am so open about stuff. I'm like an open book, number one, because I actually went out on Facebook and asked any of my Facebook friends and family, has anyone tried suppositories? I did know of two people that did, because they were telling me about it for a while. But I had finally went and picked up some suppositories. This works well, and it's also recommended for people that have stomach issues like I do. I suffer from IBS, so sometimes it doesn't do so good to kind of like take things orally. Sometimes you gotta, you know, use the other options that are available out there. And the suppositories work great. I had timed this. It took about, I would say within 30 minutes, I started to feel the effects of the suppositories. Now, there are different ones out there. I haven't tried the Hanging Gardens, I think is the other one that's available here in the state that I'm located in, which is Pennsylvania. But I did try the Standard Farms. And I tried Standard Farms because it was saying 75 milligrams per suppository. So my tolerance is very high. I wanted to go for this. Now I will try some Hanging Gardens because they did have, they were lower in THC, but they did have one that had CBD in there. So definitely going to give it a try. This was $45 and there were 5 suppositories that came in the pack. Okay. My next item. Oh, I went to my favorite place lately, and I'm going to tell you why I like Curaleaf. Specifically, Curaleaf in Lebanon. Let me tell you why. I'm one of those people, when I walk into a dispensary, I check for many different things. I'm looking for diversity in your employees. I want to see people that look like me in your store working, since there's so many people that look like me that were put behind bars for this wonderful plant, while other people are getting rich off of it. Kudos to Curaleaf in Lebanon. I had a flashback, and I was laughing when I was in there. I know they were probably wondering, I wasn't laughing. No, I just had this smile on my face because from the time I got to the front door, my security guard looked like me that checked my paperwork. When I went through the doors, the people that were sitting behind the counter looked like me. That was the first time that has ever happened. And it was like, I don't know if you ever seen the episode of Black Lady Sketch Show where they're in the courtroom and the jury's there, and it's all black, and there's also the judge and the lawyers. It's like I walked in and was like, yes, this melanin is popping in here today, and it made me feel good. Loved it. Want to see more of that when I go into stores. And I will touch on some other ones that I have not seen that, and I have shied away from those places because of that. And heck, while I'm on the topic, I might as well go through those other places before I start talking about what I picked up at the store today. So there is one store that I gotta say, I like the way the store is set up. I never have to wait in a long line because they're so very professional in the way they move people in. It's all bright and sunny up in there. And the store is called Sunnyside, located in Wyomissing. Sunnyside, you have no people in there that look like me unless they're in the back handing out the medicine. Never seen one. I have seen, however, 2 Latin men that work there. Kudos. Thank you for having people in case someone comes in and they don't speak very good English. They can still get very good help from someone that works there. Security guard as well, But I have not seen anyone yet that looks like me at Sunnyside. Henceforth, I won't be going to Sunnyside until I hear news that they have hired some diversity in there. Okay? When people come into your store, I want to see diversity. I check for all of that. I check for how clean you keep the place, how friendly you are. And I'm going to touch on all those things on my channel because this is where I can vent and tell people what I see and what I notice, because I'm just that kind of person. When I walk into a spot, I am noticing everything. I'm looking around, I'm picking out little things, and I want to make sure that we keep these dispensaries in check. Have some diversity there. The other store I go to is Beyond Hello in Reading, Center City. Kudos to you. When I was there the other day, yes, you have diversity there. I love it. Great job. Harvest. excuse me, now they're called True Leave. Lancaster Avenue, also in Reading. Kudos. Harvest, I think you were the first ones that I had seen some melanin popping up in there. Nope, I think it might have been below. I forget. But however be it, I love the lady that when I usually come inside, she's about my age. She sits over there and she's checking the IDs. Love it. It's so important for these dispensaries, not only to have good pricing, but hire a little bit of everybody in there. It really helps. It helps from the customer's perspective. We pick up on that. We're noticing that. Now that we've called you out on it, and I'm going to call, if I do go back to Sunnyside, I'm going to mention it to a manager there. What's up with the diversity? Get more people in here. Okay. Now I touched on, oh, there was one more place that I have left out. True Leave on 5th Street Highway, which was actually one of the first ones I went to, I believe, when this all started. Now, I used to go down to Lancaster. True Leave on 5th Street Highway, yeah, I'm not impressed. Not the least bit. Same thing to you. You do have some people there that are older, that are 50 and above. Thank you. That's wonderful. Now let's try to get in other nationalities working there behind the desk. That would be great. And I'm sure we have applied for positions like I have applied for positions. I'm knowledgeable. But trying to get in there, whoo, maybe I'm going to start checking a different race on the application and see if I can get in. Now we'll move on to the good stuff. I had to touch on the other stuff because if you don't let these companies know that you're clocking them and you see and you notice it, you can't expect them to change down the road. Okay. Oh, also, let's take a little, I don't know if you guys can see that over there. And this is all new to me, so I'm hoping I don't tip my phone over, but there goes some of my boxes over there. Let's see, we got the Carter V Focus. We have the Dr. Dabber Stellar, which I like that one, the UCAN. I don't really use these other ones too much. They're not my favorite, but I'm going to show you one of my favorites. I'm going to bring my baby into the screen, and hopefully my microphone does not fall off. I'm waiting on a microphone to come in the mail. It didn't come yet, but I wanted to get this video in while I was wide awake and ready for doing it. But this is my big boy. If you ever hear me referred to, let me get my big boy. This is my big boy. Love it. It's called the Volcano. Fine German engineering, because this baby I've had for, I forget how many years. It's dropped maybe about 2 or 3 times, but it just keeps on going. And you can fluctuate the temperature very easily. Now, with the Volcano, they do come in, they have the analog, that's like the cheaper version. Then they have this, which is digital, because I wanted digital. I wanted to see exactly what temperature I was at. And you know what? I've never really, I've had it for over probably 10 years. I have no clue how high this goes up. So that is one thing I'll have to do one day. We're going to have to see exactly how, and there it goes right there. Okay, what did it stop at? Oh, so the Volcano goes all the way up to 446 degrees, but I don't want to vape anything that high ever, 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 ever. What I normally like to start out with for me is like 385. Sometimes if I'm in a lot of pain, I'll take it up to 400 and not 410. And of course, you know, sometimes I got to do it at 420 because certain terpenes, they need that higher temperature to for you to benefit from it. So that's Big Boy, and we're going to sit Big Boy over here for later. Okay. And as I was talking, I saw something flash up on my screen. My microphone has been delivered. That's wonderful. I already started. So I'm probably going to do another one later on just to see the difference in the quality of the sound. Now let's get back to the product. Unfortunately, because this is fairly new And they have been coming out with a lot of new strains in Pennsylvania. A lot. So I could not find anything on this particular strain, which is called Garlic Funk. I don't know if my camera is going to be able to pick all that up. No, it's not. And I'm very sorry that it's not picking it up, but I'll let you know the stats on this, okay? So it is Garlic Funk. I picked up 7 grams. And I'll tell you why I picked up 7 grams. I don't normally buy 3.5, mostly because I'm a connoisseur, okay? Connoisseurs don't buy 3.5 grams nor 1 grammers. But I could not find the genetics on this. I like to know who was the mama and the father of this plant. I have no clue. Now, I do know before I picked up one particular strain. I forget what company it was by, and if I find the container, I'm going to write the company and tell them kudos to you, because on their packaging, they had the strain mama and daddy, so you knew where it came from. I love that. But I went on Leafly and I even put it in Google, and there was nothing really that came up for Garlic Funk except for other stores that carried Garlic Funk. Couldn't find the genetics. But we are looking at, it's over 18.820% THCA and 0.720% THC. There is some CBDA in there. This is where my bifocals really have to come into play. Good thing I don't have my other glasses on that really don't have the bifocals. But there's CBDA, and let's see, and that's 0.050. Oh, there's some CBG in here. And there's some terps in here as well. The terpenes are always so important. But I picked this up today at Curaleaf in Lebanon. Shout out to my nephew Daryl that let me know, hey, they're having a sale up there, Auntie. They got new stuff. You gotta go check them out. So I ran on up there and checked them out. So this 7-grammer was on sale because they have, I think it's called Revel. The two brands are Revel and I forgot the brand of this already. Oh, well. 7 Hills. Never had this one before, so this is going to be brand new for us both. But this was $56 for 7 grams. Amazing, phenomenal pricing. Love pricing like that. And I'm one of those people where I will search all the different websites, and I'm a shopper for those great deals. You know, and if it's not a great deal, I'm not interested. Okay, well, the one thing I can tell you about this, let me see if I can turn it so you can see it. The buds are kind of small. That's okay. You know, they're all kind of, you know, tiny buds. But it smells wonderful. It smells wonderful. Now, I am going to vape some of this. I just don't know how long it's going to take for me to grind some up and get a little taste here for you. But I'm going to try to do it while we're on camera so you guys can see how my volcano works. Also, just want to put it out there in case anyone is out at a store. If you happen to be at a vape shop somewhere, if you see volcano bags, just send me a message, please. I'm having the hardest time trying to find my volcano bags. My go-to spot used to be Paisley Moon in West Reading. They have been out. I went there today. They said they're going to have some in for me next week. So I'm hoping that it will. So if you watch my first video that I posted on my YouTube channel, it was one of the biggest bags I had ever made. And I was standing in my kitchen with this bag up in the air as I was trying to get all of the medicine out, all the vapors. I wanted nothing but all the vapors. But had a hard time finding even turkey bags, which I would normally try. Couldn't find turkey bags. So this is a simmering casserole bag, which does not get very big. Once again, I'm a connoisseur. This little tiny bag does not work for me. The other thing I have a hard time trying to do is I have to get a new piece to my volcano. So I'm hoping that I can get my order placed with Storz and Bickel and I can get it here from Germany, wherever it's shipping from. I know it's a German company, but I broke the piece off to my bag, and this is like the original piece that came with it. Oh, also, I forgot to even let you guys know, because I'm sure you probably got some other questions about the volcano. But I don't know if you can see this little white tag right here. Yeah, when I purchased this, I don't know how many years ago, I decided to keep the tag on there in case I was around anyone and they wanted to like see it. I was like, okay, you can hold it and pick it up and see it, but do you see the price tag of $650? So if you drop it, you bought it. So